Hi, sweethearts. It is so nice to see you again. Today, I am going to send the lesson on our new number. Can anybody guess what our new number is this week? Can you think back to what the last number we did together was? Well, if you said 17, you are absolutely right. A 1 and a 7 makes 17. Let's count these flowers together to make sure there are 17 flowers. Remember, we're going to count, touch and count using 1-to-1 correspondence. Good. I'm so glad you remembered. So take your time and stay with me. Don't count too fast. Don't count too slow. Stay right with my finger, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Excellent. 17 flowers. This little boy is watering. A 1 and a 7 makes 17. So let's do our practice sheet together. I have sent this to your moms and dads so they can print it out. And you can do this at home with me, or you can watch a little bit later. If you cannot print it out, it is okay. You can practice your numbers on a separate sheet of paper. You can practice your numbers outside on sidewalk chalk. You can write them in sand or shaving cream or however you would like to. But just start practicing the number 17. Okay, so let's do this together. Here we are at the top, right? A 1 and a 7 makes 17. So remember, you always start with your name at the top. That's right. And I want you to really get into the habit of writing your name at the top of your papers, because when you are in kindergarten, you're going to hand in your papers to your teacher. So she will have to know who each paper belongs to. All right? So here we go. Everybody remembers, I'm sure, what we do in the very first row. It says trace the number 17. So you are just going to trace right on top of the 1, big line down, and then you're done. That's the way we make a 1. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then for your 7, I'm trying not to block it, but this is tricky. A little line across the sky and a diagonal line down to the ground. Remember not to pick up your pencil or your marker in between those two lines when you make the 7. So you make your 1, of course, and you stop at the bottom. But then when you make the 7, I'm going to try this way. Just go across and diagonal down. Don't pick up your marker when you get to that corner. So big line down, a 1, and then you're going to go across and diagonal line down without picking up your marker in the middle. Okay? And one more time. 1 and a 7. Great. Now, after you've traced the 17s in the first row, you're going to copy the 17s in the second row. So just like you did up here, you're going to do the same thing right below. So use the dots. Oh, I forgot. Many of you don't need green lights anymore, but just remember they're there if you need them, to use those dots so you know where to start. So the first dot, you're going to start, there's my number 1, straight line down, and then I'm going to put my marker or my pencil, whatever I'm using, on the second dot, and I'm going to do a little diagonal line across. I'm sorry, a little line across the top and a big diagonal line down. Okay, again, A 1 and a 7 makes 17. A 1 and a 7 across the sky, slide down to the ground. And the last one, a 1 and a 7 across the sky and slide down to the ground. Very good, everybody. All right, let's take a look at the number line. The number line starts not at number 1, but at number 11. Good. So everybody count with me. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So look at the pattern. If 11 is a 1 and a 1, 12 is a 1 and a 2, 13 is a 1 and a 3, 14 is 1, 4, 15 is 1, 5, 16 is 1, 6, 17 must be a 1 and a 7. That's exactly right. So we have 17, fill in the missing number, 18, 19, 20. Very good. Okay, let's remember what we do here with our base 10 blocks. We're going to start coloring at the bottom, and we're going to count up like we're filling in a graph. All right, so we're going to color how many? Good, 17. And remember, the reason this is called a base 10 block is because there are 10 cubes or 10 squares in each one. So once we color a full one, we're going to stop at 10, 11, 12, and then keep counting up to 17. All right, so let's do this together. Remember, as you're counting, count slowly. You're going to color and count at the same time so that you're not counting or coloring too fast, or you'll end up with the wrong number. All right, and remember again too, we can just shade it in. We don't need to color too dark or spend too much time. We're just going to do a nice quick shading. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and stop. Excellent. Yours should just look just like mine, 17 cubes. And again, my friends, I think you all know exactly what to do. We're going to count these fingers, and as we count, we're going to touch and count and put a dot in each finger as we go. Nice and slow. 1-to-1 correspondence, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Excellent. We don't want to mark these fingers here that are still folded down. 17 fingers he's holding up. And how do we write the number 17? A 1 and a 7 makes 17 right in the circle. Excellent. You guys did a wonderful, wonderful job. Everybody kiss your brain. Very hard work. You did a great job. So I want you to keep practicing all these numbers, okay? These 2-digit numbers, especially as you get closer and closer to kindergarten. I want you to start practicing those 2-digit numbers, okay? Remember, when there's a 1 in the front, it makes it a teen. And then you just say the second number, like 17. 16, 15. You might want to say 15, but it's 15, all right? 11 and 12 are the trickier ones, but just keep practicing. Find the numbers on calendars. You can make flashcards with the numbers. You can play matching games with these numbers. All right, just do your best to continue recognizing and practicing all of these numbers. Because I know you know your numbers up to 10, but now we're getting closer. Our numbers are getting bigger as we get closer to kindergarten. All right, so keep up the good work, love bugs. I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.